Good afternoon, Camp Davy Crockett.
I'm Hayden.
And I'm Zeph.
And welcome to the Camp Davy Chronicles.
That's what a great episode it's starting out to be.
Yeah, you caught me off guard. I didn't know you were going to do that.
I didn't even know. I've always wanted to do it for the past 22 or 21 episodes.
I asked you if you wanted to do it before and you didn't.
And I've always said no because I knew that this moment was coming.
Well, I'm glad you finally had your time to shine.
Yeah, it's true. I'll never do it again. It felt really weird.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got it on record at least.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, I'm actually Hayden.
And I'm actually Zeph.
I figure that most of you probably do know. But, I don't want to confuse anybody.
If this is the first episode you've listened to, then welcome to the show. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, it's a chaotic start.
It is. It always is.
So I think we should start. You're always the person that kind of leads us along, but I think I'm going to do it this time.
Okay. Yeah.
I can. So I think we should start off by telling people where we're at and how the podcast studio has upgraded.
Oh,
I don't know that it's an upgrade. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it kind of is. We have gone back to our roots.
Yeah, that's true.
Not in the truck roots.
Yeah.
Different roots. We are currently in cabin 15 of Staff Village, which is Hayden's cabin. Yeah. In case you're wondering. And we're recording inside the cabin, which is where we recorded the first ever episode for Winter Camp 2022, and then it was deleted.
Yeah, the lost episode that no one will ever hear. Except I did hear it once. I listened to it.
That's true.
And then it deleted.
And I heard it in real time when we recorded it.
That is true. I couldn't tell you what we talked about. Yeah, I know we talked about Winter Camp.
Yeah, and Snowbirds.
But, yeah.
I know the Snowbirds thing was in the original version, and then you intentionally said it again so that we could make that the title of the episode.
Yeah, that is true. But I'm curious. So you said that we're at Camp David Crockett, Zeph. Why are we at Camp David Crockett? Because normally we would come to you from the council office.
Yeah, in the off season, at least that's our normal location. But today, this weekend, we are at Fall Fellowship, which is an Order of the Arrow event at Camp David Crockett, where the OA members come to have a weekend of fun.
Yeah, it's basically like a Klondike for OA. Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, you have like kind of the same events, the same layout where chapters face each other and different stuff like that. Which I really enjoyed. Yeah,
it is a little more relaxed in schedule, and I feel like there's not as many like scout skill competitions. It's mostly just games.
What are you talking about? Volleyball is literally a scout skill. We played volleyball for like 2 hours, and that is definitely a scout skill that every scout should skill.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. What else happened in we played. So I'm just saying that me and Tristan, another youth that was here, played cornhole. We won the entire game and the adult team that play.
Yeah, good job.
And so we have bragging rights for that. That was a lot of fun. And then we played volleyball, and our team won as well. Good job.
I'm proud of you. I mean, somewhat. I'm not really that proud of you, but I'm just saying that to be nice.
And then that was pretty much the gist of my Fall Fellowship experience.
Yeah,
After that, I pulled a muscle and then...
You did?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me.
Well, I mean, what am I going to go around complaining about it?
I mean, that's what I would expect from you.
Whoa, gosh. Okay. No, I couldn't find ibuprofen. And so I just suffered through it. Actually wasn't that bad.
Well, okay.
I'm complaining about it now.
Okay, well, there you go. We also saw a dinosaur.
That is true. The biggest dinosaur I have ever seen with my own eyes.
It's true. My brother Daniel was in charge of this event, and he gave it a dinosaur Jurassic Park theme for the events and for the games and stuff. Yeah. And so we were lucky to be able to see one in real life, a real dinosaur.
That's true. It was scary at first, but it seemed to be nice afterwards. We got some pretty cool pictures of it. And then if you've seen the YouTube, we actually caught it on camera. It was kind of like Bigfoot. It was hard to capture.
Yeah.
But we caught it in the middle of napping.
Yeah, make sure you check out the YouTube video, and also a picture will be on Instagram of the dinosaur with an OA sash.
Yeah, there's a hidden video actually that no one will ever see probably that I named the dinosaur, and I thought it was the best name ever. It was in cabin 4, and so I named it the Fourasaur.
Cabin Fourasaur.
Yeah, and so that was great.
That might be. I was thinking, because there was also Annie and Peanut, the two camp dogs, were very bothered by the dinosaur.
Yeah, they were not a fan.
So there is some footage of the dogs barking at the dinosaur and trying to attack it, and I might put that up as a YouTube short.
Yeah, just let it be known, if you are ever face to face with a real life dinosaur here at Camp David Crockett, Annie and Peanut will be there to save you.
Yes, that is true.
Guaranteed.
Oh man. Okay.
Peanut was a little he was a little farther back and kind of let Annie do the work.
Yeah, Annie
was there to back Annie up.
I'm pretty sure Peanut was just barking at it because Annie was barking at it.
Yeah, that's true. It's like the brother-sister thing.
Yeah, sure. I have a couple of notes from relating to the last episode.
Okay.
First one is just a fun fact trivia thing from the Eagle Scout trivia quiz, where it was which of these people is not an Eagle Scout. The answer was Harrison Ford, who was a Life Scout. In the third Indiana Jones movie, it opens with a young Indiana Jones scene, and he is with a Boy Scout troop, and he has a Life Scout patch.
Indiana Jones?
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
I thought you meant like Harrison Ford was in this movie.
Harrison Ford plays Indiana Jones.
I didn't know that.
Okay. That's an important fact. Okay. But the younger version of his character is a Boy Scout in the movie and is a Life Scout.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that.
Well, there you go. Now you do.
I thought Indiana Jones was Indiana Jones, played by Indiana Jones.
Okay. The other thing is based on the dirty porch conversation that we had.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually really interested about this. I heard Samuel talking to Zeph about this, and I specifically walked away so I could be just as wild as you guys are.
I was talking to Samuel today, and he informed me that there are actually 3 dirty porches that exist, not just 2. The first one, the original dirty porch, is actually from 2015.
Wow.
And he made it with Jeremiah when they were CITs in Grace.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah. And he said it might still be in the woods somewhere back there because he doesn't know what happened.
In Gray Squirrel.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He said it was actually 3 people that were working on it, and the other one was a staff member, and he doesn't know who it was.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh, man, that'd be really cool if you had a picture, like, posing next to the original dirty porch.
Because he knew it would catch on.
Yeah. I mean, it will. I mean, so far there's 3 of them, so that means there's double the number there was since 2015.
Wait, that's triple.
Well, 3 is at least
3 is 3 times 1.
Well, but at least it's doubled.
Yeah, it's more than doubled.
Yeah, well, there you go. More than doubled.
Okay, you know what else we need to talk about? Boost.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Okay, so one of our friends here at Camp David Clark, he was actually on staff. Joseph, he worked at dining hall. Really cool guy. I like to talk to him a lot. But I found out something. He works at Kroger's, and on his shirt it said on Friday night when he got here, "Ask me about Boost
from Kroger Plus."
Presented to you by
something like
Kroger Plus. And so I, made the smart remark, "Oh, what's Boost?" And he proceeds to explain it to us like a good cashier at Kroger's would. Well, it only opened up a can of worms of more questions, because then we realized that do you have to have Kroger Plus to have Boost? And he couldn't answer.
I'm sure you can find out if you go to like the Kroger website.
Oh yeah, we put no.
We did not research this at all, other than asking him.
Yeah, our source was Joseph.
Yeah, but my thought when I saw Kroger Plus is like, what, Kroger has a streaming service now?
Yeah, and then we found out there was somebody that mentioned that Walmart has a streaming service, and then we got to the real bottom of that, that they are just pairing with Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
And they're not.
There's just too many pluses these days. It's very confusing.
Yeah, speaking of pluses, I have a confession to make.
Yes.
Thor for the fourth Thor.
Oh yeah,
is now on Disney Plus, and I have yet to watch it.
Okay, I've actually been meaning to ask you about this all weekend, and I forgot to.
Yeah, so. I made time to specifically watch the movie before I came down here this weekend, and I didn't.
Wow. Well,
and so it is fully on me that I have not watched the movie yet, and so I am committing now. The next episode, I will have a review. My personal review.
I need to get you on a YouTube short to review.
I will commit to sometime in the near future that I will be on a YouTube short.
Yeah,
reviewing Thor for the fourth Thor.
Yeah, like 3 months late, or 2 months late. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
Whatever. Yeah.
I can't believe it's been 2 months since that movie released.
Yeah.
Like, time is flying.
It is. It always is, actually. Fun fact. Time is always going forward.
Time is always... Oh, fun fact. Okay. So, the other night, specifically last night, we were sitting here reading interesting facts because that's what I do when I get bored. And I found out that Stephen Hawking hosted a convention for time travelers, published the advertisement for it the day after the convention. So that way, if time travelers existed, they would come to it, and nobody showed up. So it proves that there are no such thing as time travelers, or that they have more important things to do.
Yeah. I mean, that was a smart move, honestly. Smart
that's true.
Idea.
I still, like, what would we have done if people showed up?
I mean, it would have changed things for sure.
What if his family or, like, some, like, people close to him that knew about this? Because, you know, somebody had, he could have set it up by himself.
I mean, maybe he did. Maybe he was really informed.
I doubt it. What if they, like, pranked him and just blew his mind? Like, oh my gosh, these people are here. And then they admitted that he was crazy.
Well, you know what? On the topic of streaming services from earlier and pluses, plus we also talked about during that conversation, what if we had Camp Davy Crockett Plus?
That is true, yeah. Streaming service for camp.
What kinds of amazing content could we produce if we had that streaming service budget money?
Yeah, it would be interesting. That's for sure. I proposed that we do because when I thought about Walmart Plus, I thought about like surveillance cameras in the Walmart that just you like are live that you can just tune into different Walmarts. And so I proposed that we have cameras around camp that you can just tune into live and see what's going on.
Yeah,
for like $3 billion a month. If anybody, okay, listen. If anybody would like to subscribe to a Camp Davy Crockett Plus for $3 billion a month, I will be more than happy to put cameras out that you can live stream to. So if there's anybody out there, let me know.
A lot of places that have like live cams or whatever is just free. Yeah.
But you know, for the small price, I'll do monthly payments of $1 billion for 3 months. For the whole year.
And then you get lifetime membership after that.
Oh, yeah, well, no. You got 2 years.
Oh, okay.
You got to commit to 2 years.
Okay. But then, I mean, I feel like...
And then you can have lifetime membership.
Okay. After 2 years of $1 billion a month.
Well, yeah, because you got to show you're committed. So... If you've given us $5 billion, it's not enough. $1 more billion and lifetime membership comes free.
Wait,
spend $6 billion, get free. Lifetime membership free.
If it's $1 billion a month for 2 years, that's $24 billion.
Well, yeah, but no, it's just 3 months.
Oh, okay.
You pay for 3 months,
and then you get the rest of the year.
Yeah, you get to pick the months.
Okay.
I'll be flexible with you. Like if you want to pay in like January and then some in December. And,
if anyone listening to this has that kind of money, we should have a sponsorship already by now.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
You know, honestly,
listening
can you imagine? Like tomorrow we get this call. The episode hasn't been released yet. We get a call. Like, so we've been listening to the podcast. It's like, you have? It's the President of the United States.
It's Elon Musk.
Hey, he was here today.
Oh, yeah. So we had...
We just can't go in.
We had an improv skit game as part of the Fall Fellowship.
Very entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was really fun. My brother packed an entire Foot Locker of stuff just for this game. And just props and stuff.
Yeah, I can't confirm that.
Yeah. So we were in teams, and we would draw... like papers out of a bag that he had, and you drew one person and one place and one object, and then you had 2 minutes to come up with a skit based around that concept. And in one of those skits, Elon Musk was in the staff lodge trying to invent something, and then Dale Douthit kicked him out.
Yeah. But so Elon Musk was at camp.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Portrayed by Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to leave that part out. So listen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It was the real thing. He didn't sponsor us though. He
really portrayed Elon Musk. It was quite impressive. It was actually a pretty good portrayal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was a betrayal.
A what?
Because they like betrayal.
Oh, betray.
They like. Yeah.
Who? What?
I don't remember what happened. I just wanted to use a play on words.
Oh, yeah. I know what it was. I radio Dale, and then he told me to get rid of in the skit, like not real life.
Yeah, not real life, yeah.
In the skit, I radio Dale, and then Dale tells me to take care of him or take him to make him go away, and so I whack him in the face with my notebook.
Oh, yeah. I voted that for the best skit because somehow, and I mean, I know how he did it. He opened the binder and like closed it really fast. But it looked so real, like he had just slapped Oliver. But he didn't. We wouldn't condone that. But yeah, it was, and then Oliver played it off very well of just like falling over. And so I enjoyed that skit.
Skits are fun and improv is fun.
It's funny how fast a group of scouts can think of a skit.
Yeah, especially you give scouts a whole week to come up with a skit for Campfire, and
they've got some good skits.
Yeah. But I'm just talking from experience, like in the troop or whatever. We'll talk about it, like, what are we going to do? And we'll take so long to come up with anything. But when you're under the pressure and you've got 2 minutes to come up with something, you come up with the best stuff ever. It's crazy.
That is true. Which is impressive.
We should always do it that way at Campfire.
Yeah. You have 2 minutes to think of skit. Go.
Oh.
Can you imagine? Campfire would be so much more chaotic.
All right, Hayden. Is it time for the word of the day?
I say so.
Okay. So,
are you going to say it?
So, the word of the day is carcinization.
Carcinization.
Yes. The carcinization means evolution into crabs.
Oh, okay.
There's a specific word for this because the evolutionary scientists who make this big tree of the ancestors and what turns into stuff many of them believe that crabs independently evolved 4 separate times.
Wow.
If this is true, then in the future, everything is going to be crabs.
That sounds like it.
So, carcinization.
So, are we going to all eventually carcinize?
Yeah, that's the idea, I guess.
Interesting.
That's,
literally.
Yeah, I thought about this while I was crab walking today.
What? You actively crab walked?
So, we were doing relay races.
That's the one thing I missed.
Yeah, we didn't. There was not a crab walk relay race.
No, you were just there.
Yeah, we did. We did 2 different relay races, and then we were talking about whether we wanted to do another one, and I suggested a crab walk one, and no one else wanted to do it. But then I just crab walked back up.
As you should. You committed to it.
Yeah,
that's commendable.
Yeah,
commendable. What? That is commendable.
What's the joke of the day?
Anyways, the joke of the day, high quality joke. Did you hear that the grand opening of the Lego store was a big deal?
I guess it was.
People were lined up for blocks. Because Legos are blocks.
Yes, I got that.
Yeah, that's funny. Did you know that Legos is the #1 producer of tires?
Yeah.
That's another interesting... Listen, this episode is going to be full of interesting facts.
And there are also, 4 times more... it didn't say how many times more. It just said there are more Lego people than real people in the world.
Yeah, there's apparently 7...
I don't know.
7. Yeah, there's apparently 7 Lego people. You owe me a soda. Jinx. Oh my gosh. That's what you say.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah. Okay.
So that was the joke. High quality joke. Everyone is laughing at home. Give you a second to catch your breath and look back at whatever you're doing.
Okay, there's your second.
That's the second. Yeah.
Yay! Oh man. I was kind of hoping James would walk in here.
That is true. So we're recording, and as you can tell,
sitting on a couch.
And this is definitely the most comfortable I've ever been.
This is the most informally recorded episode that we've done, at least in terms of our posture and position and environment.
And so James also stays in this couch, or this couch. James also stays in this cabin, and he is outside meeting with somebody right now. And so I told him that we were recording the podcast and that he could come in if he wanted to, and we would just stop, or we would continue on depending on how abruptly he came in.
I was hoping I didn't know you told him.
Oh, I'll go out and tell him. Hold on. Let me go out and tell him that we are not recording and that he can come in anytime he wants.
I was hoping that he would just walk in the middle of us recording, and then we could have a surprise cameo from him or something.
Yeah, well, speaking of James, I've got a something to tell everybody.
Okay.
It's a secret to tell everybody.
Don't tell anyone, guys.
Yeah. So James has this thing, and I don't know that it's James that actually does it. It's just here when he's here.
Okay.
He brings a bag of goldfish with him every time he comes to camp. And now I'm not sure if this is the same bag of goldfish that's just been here the whole time.
Right.
But I never notice it when he's not here.
Yeah.
But I'm not actively looking for this bag. But I never notice it when he's not here. I always notice it when he is here. And it's always unopened.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. And like there was a bag all summer and I ate it.
Okay.
Because I asked him before I did.
Okay.
But I was like, James, can I have it? And then another one appeared. And so I think that James goes to the store, gets goldfish with intention to eat them, as you do to the store.
Right.
Brings them and then forgets about them. Which ends up in me getting free goldfish.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry, I'm on the table. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Or, hear me out, here's another option. Maybe James can just produce goldfish out of thin air.
That's true, which would be even more impressive because that would mean even more goldfish for me.
That would be a really cool superpower. And James, if you're listening, tell us if you can do this, please. Because I want to know.
That's true. I actually think I might ask him when I see him next.
Yeah. James.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, it was interesting. I'm trying to think about what else has happened at camp.
What else has happened at camp? Let's see.
The pool cover got put on. Exciting stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single deer this weekend.
I have.
I have not.
Okay.
I mean, I know they're here, obviously. Yeah. They're hiding from you.
They're all gone.
Yeah.
The dinosaurs chased them away. The dinosaur ate all the deer.
A single deer, and I don't think I've seen a bird. I've seen birds since the birds.
Okay, since you taught bird study.
Yeah, I've seen birds. I think they finally decided that they liked me again. They realized that I wasn't teaching. But yeah, so I've seen birds, and then I don't know. It's been fairly quiet. It seems like here at camp.
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, Jerry's been here.
Has Jerry been here this weekend?
Well, no, not here this weekend, but like just actively at camp.
Right.
So I don't know.
I don't know either.
I feel like I'm running out of ideas to talk about. I jinxed this. Okay, so I was talking about something else and talking about how having problems of things to talk about and different things. And I said, so far, I don't think we've ran out of topics to talk about. And we are currently in this predicament right now. So I think I've jinxed our own podcast. And it's terrible.
Well, we do need to talk about our plans for the rest of the year.
Well, that's true. They have changed. I've been told.
It was your idea.
Yeah.
But I think it's a good idea. Okay. So, partially because,
this problem we are having currently right now, not knowing what to talk about.
You may have noticed in the before camp season episodes, if you were listening back then, that, we did kind of run out of things to say after a few weeks, especially when the staff meeting just didn't happen when we thought it was going to happen. Right. And so we had a whole extra episode. Anyway, I very much enjoy doing the off-season episodes with just you.
I do as well.
Yeah. And we do them every other week and it's fine. But we do eventually, as things start winding down, which right now is a good time when it does do that. We've had the summer camp season ended, but then there's still kind of stuff going on through the end of the summer. And now fall fellowship kind of marks the end of like the official season of summer. Like it's about to be fall.
Yeah.
So we're going to have one more episode 2 weeks after this. So keeping with the normal bi-weekly schedule. And then after that, we will have 3 more episodes of the year.
Which will all be holiday specials.
Yes. Well, we will have 3 more in once a month in the months. Yeah.
So let's get specifics.
Okay. And now I don't want to. We are planning / hoping to have a guest for all 3 of these.
Right. And we don't want to. Yeah, that's a secret.
We know who we want them to be, but we haven't confirmed with them yet. But on the next episode, we will tell you who our guests will be.
Yes. So I'm just telling dates.
Yeah.
So the next episode will be our Halloween special.
Well, the next episode after this is.
Oh yeah.
2 weeks after this.
Yeah. So the next episode will be the 1st of October.
Yep.
And then
the 3rd of October is a Monday.
Oh, sorry. My bad. The 3rd of October. And then for our Halloween special, it'll be, guess what?
On Halloween.
So it'll be the 31st of October. So write this down.
Yeah.
Put it on your schedule.
Or don't. If you just turn on notifications.
Yeah, that's true. And then our Thanksgiving special, which will be for November, will be November the 21st because that is the Monday before Thanksgiving. And you don't want to be spending time listening to me and Zeph on Thanksgiving.
I mean, maybe you do, but
yeah, that's true. And you can make this a family event.
Yeah, make it a family tradition.
Yeah. And then our last episode of the season until winter camp,
which is the last episode of this season.
What? Yeah. That we will start season 2 of the Camp David Chronicles
at winter camp.
At winter camp.
Yeah. I mean, unless we just decide to cancel it.
Yeah. Will be the 19th of December.
Our Christmas spectacular.
Yeah. Spectacular. Yeah. Wow.
Special guest Santa Claus. No, I'm just
that would be so cool.
If we can get Santa Claus, then that'll be the guest.
I'll get on send him an email. Okay. I'm sure he's not that busy.
Did you know there's oh man, I recently learned this. Another fun fact. Did you know there is a real Santa's house, Santa's workshop that you can visit in the town?
Oh yeah, I did know that.
In the town of North Pole, Alaska.
Yeah, I actually did know that. I've never visited.
Yeah, me neither. So,
but I've seen the advertisement.
In my geography lab that I'm taking this semester, the first one we had was just like a quick introduction thing that took like 10 minutes, whatever. Right. And they handed out a quiz thing where you're supposed to, and it has a list of places in the world and you have to label where they are on the map. Mm-hmm. And even if you got some wrong, you still got 100. It was just
icebreaker.
It was an icebreaker assignment is what it was. Yeah. But one of the things said Santa's house. And I was like, okay, how do they want me to go with this? Do they want me to label it on the North Pole? Or do they want me to, so I labeled it on Alaska and got labeled wrong. And got counted wrong, and I was like, and since it was 100 anyway, and I didn't care, I didn't complain to the teacher because, but I could have pleaded my case if it actually affected my grade. But
did you know that Tim Allen is returning in I think it's the
Santa Clauses?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting movie.
I think it's a series.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a movie.
Okay. Anyway.
Do you have a thought of the day? Okay. Yeah. This one is brought to you by Hayden, as normal. Okay. I think this has been discussed.
Okay, never mind.
Previously, not by us, but it's.
I'm sure someone has talked about this before.
It's something that I did not originally think about, so don't be getting mad at me.
Okay.
So the premise of the snail game is that a snail is set beside you at birth.
Okay.
And the goal of the snail is to touch you. And when it touches you, you die.
Oh, I've heard of this. Yeah.
So how do you stay away from the snail? Because in theory, you get taken away from it and it's set somewhere else.
Just put it in a jar.
People have got some crazy ideas.
Okay.
But about how, because obviously the snail moves really slow. It's a snail. But it sneaks up on you one day and it terrifies you.
Yeah, I mean, it would be terrifying. You'd never sleep.
Yeah.
Right?
I would.
Yeah, well, but yeah, just put it in a jar, easy.
Well, see, but what if it breaks out of the jar?
It's a snail.
What if? And so this is my leading theory on this because that's not the thought. This is my thought.
Okay.
I just had to
Okay, that's the introduction.
Yeah.
Okay.
My thought is step 1. We are going to go literally anywhere. Let's say Santa's house. Okay.
In North Pole,
Alaska. And we're going to start there. And I'm gonna take the snail. I'm gonna actively sit there and wait till I see the snail. Okay. Then I'm gonna leave. Okay. Right. And so I've wasted a pretty good majority of my life already waiting for the snail to get to this place because And then so I'm gonna leave. Right. So this has given me a good buffer.
Okay.
Then we're going to take and we're going to build a really big wall. Okay? Bigger than any wall ever built.
How do you budget this? Okay.
I've not thought this through.
Okay.
Imagine I have no budget.
Okay.
Wait. Imagine I have
unlimited budget.
Yeah, unlimited budget. Which I would in this scenario.
Okay.
Build a really big wall. Higher than... I don't know. Higher than a snail can crawl. Google that. And so we're going to build a really tall wall between us and at this point it would be Alaska.
Right.
And we're gonna have that wall there, and that'll at least get me 40, 50 years.
I feel like the jar is easier.
But see, what if it breaks out? See, I don't want the snail in the vicinity of me.
I mean, that makes sense. But supposedly this is an immortal snail, right? If it's chasing you your entire life.
It dies when you die.
Yeah, okay. Wait, so it's... never mind.
It doesn't just go around killing other people.
Okay.
So you die. Because everyone has their own snail.
Right.
You get confused.
Is for everyone?
You get confused. There's
that would be terrifying. No,
Gosh.
but I recently heard this snail thing, like a snail trying to kill you thing, phrased as a like, would you rather? Not really a would you rather, just like a would you do this question, where it's like you're offered like $1 million, but that snail thing is going to become real.
Right.
And I'm like, well, obviously, yes, you take the $1 million and then you can just hire a security team to stop the snail from getting to you.
I have not thought about the one snail for every person. Because can you imagine terrifying. 7 billion snails just out there? What if you put the wrong snail in the jar and you're just walking around petting other people's snails because it doesn't affect you, and then you touch the wrong one? This is crazy.
Oh man. Well, you have to know which one is yours somehow, right?
How would it be marked?
I don't know.
Just got a giant sign that says Zeph and I will. Oh yeah, scan my shell. Oh, that would be funny. I wouldn't want to. I don't want it in the vicinity of me. Okay, that's my thoughts.
I mean, okay.
Tell us in the comments. You know what?
What would your snail proofing strategy be?
Last episode, I asked people to leave a certain word, I don't even remember what it was, in the comments if they had listened that long. No one did.
That's true. I think that was 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, I don't know. So if you didn't listen this long.
Someone came up and told me the word in person, and I was like, you got to leave a comment. And they said, no, I don't want to. I'm like, wow. It was so rude. That's why I'm not going to name who it was. Because
okay, so you just call them out. We just lost a listener for
disease. Probably.
Well, I appreciate what you said to him, I guess. I don't know what you said, though, because I don't remember what I said.
Well, you should have left a comment.
If you don't want to leave me your detailed description of what you would do about a snail, just leave the word snail.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Comment snail.
No description, anything. Just snail.
But also, the other option is, if you have any ideas about what you do about the snail, what your plan would be, then
leave them.
Yeah, definitely go into detail about that.
Yeah, I need a 10-page paper. You can listen, if it goes above your word count in the comments, email us a script.
And we will read it out.
I will personally read it.
We'll make a YouTube special.
Yeah.
Where we read.
Or if you want to mail us something, just mail it to the council office. Google the council office.
Sequoia Council.
Yeah. The council office, and just mail it. Label it Santa's house.
Well, you just say Camp Davy Chronicles, and then
everybody knows.
And then the council address.
No. Just Camp Davy Chronicles.
Camp Davy Chronicles. It'll get to us. Yeah,
put it in the mail. They know. I'm friends with the United States Postal Service.
Okay.
The entirety.
No, yeah.
Did you know they have a podcast?
The United States
Postal Service has a podcast. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember what they talk about, but it's a lot of mail. Yeah. Okay. Comes with a lot of baggage.
Maybe they talk about
funny
us.
Mail jokes.
Oh, ha.
Okay.
Well, okay. I think we're done.
This is great.
Do you have anything else to say, Hayden?
No.
Okay. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever stuff.
That's true. It's been a great day to be a scout.
Wait!